Hello and welcome. This is Today in the News. Here are the highlights.
7 more abducted victims of the March 28 train attack in Kaduna regained their freedom. Notorious cultist in Ede remanded in Elisha Correctional Facility. Lagos coroner says 21-story building collapse was due to negligence by relevant state agencies. Governor of Ondo State Rotimi Akeredolu urges Nigerians to put aside religious sentiment. At least 7 more abducted passengers of the March 28 train attack in Kaduna have regained their freedom. The victims were freed on Wednesday after spending 135 days in captivity. Mahmoud Tukor, who led the negotiation process, revealed that 6 of the released victims are members of the same family, which include a couple and their 4 children. A 60-year-old woman, Aisha Hassan, was also said to have been freed due to life-threatening health challenges. It's still unclear if ransom was paid to these terrorists for their release. This development brings the total number of freed victims to 36 out of the 63 passengers kidnapped on the 28th of March, meaning at least 27 passengers still languish in captivity. A notorious cultist in Ede, Rashid Hamid, popularly known as Okoilu, has been remanded in Elisha Correctional Facility. Magistrate Shegun Ayilara made the pronouncement when the suspect was brought before his court in Osogbo. Rashid Hamid had been declared wanted by the police since March this year. He was arrested on Saturday last week in a hotel and had since been in police custody. On Wednesday, Okoilu was brought to court by heavily armed security operatives for arraignment. Magistrate Shegun Ayilara says he lacks jurisdiction to entertain the case due to capital offenses levied against the suspect, which include murder, felony, and conspiracy, as contained in the charge sheet. The magistrate ordered that he be remanded at the Elisha Correctional Facility till 7th of October. A coroner in Lagos State, Chief Magistrate Oyetade Komolafe, says the 21-story building that collapsed on 44 Gerrard Road, Ikoyi, last November was due to the negligence by relevant state agencies responsible for the approval and supervision of the project. He added in his findings that the supervising agencies deliberately failed to carry out their functions because they were already compromised. The coroner's inquest had been set up to unravel the circumstances that led to the November 1, 2021 disaster. Chief Magistrate Komolafe held that the building's density and setback on the site showed gross violations of the Lagos State building regulations. He noted that the project board, which should have boldly shown the sensitive and important information of the names and addresses of the professionals who carried out the project, were deliberately not provided. According to him, this act shows the approving and supervising agencies did not sanction the offender, suggesting that they were compromised. The court also held that there was no quality control and there was poor project management on the project site. He added that the building structure failure was due to the design errors and combined stress failure of the columns at the lower floors. Chief Magistrate Komolafe also adopted the recommendations of the Council for the Regulations of Engineering in Nigeria on the matter. Governor of Ondo State Rotimi Akeredolu has urged Nigerians to put aside religious sentiment, but rather focus on achieving a purposeful leadership capable of turning things around for good. He gave the advice while giving a memorial lecture at the University of Ibadan. The governor said the sentiment of religion is a weapon of mass mobilization and a political tool to create confusion, as well as manipulation of the masses to grab power for relevance. The governor, who made references to the different problems created in the past before Nigeria's existence, noted that the supremacy of faith over others may not end well for the country. While clamoring for restructuring, the Ondo State governor also believes that power must shift to the south, stating that it's non-negotiable.